everybody, Mark, aka the Nerdy Punk, back again today for a new video, and we are ready for round 2 of the Nosferatu double feature, getting ready to go see Nosferatu in the theaters. So if you haven't checked out my most recent video that I just posted on the channel, I plan to kind of have these up around the same time. That was my review for Baby Girl. So with Baby Girl and Nosferatu both coming out on Christmas, decided to do the Nosferatu double feature and see them both in one day. So I've got my lunch in me now, and I'm ready to attack Nosferatu here. So as far as the film, I've been looking forward to it literally since the day it was announced. I'm a pretty big Robert Eggers fan. I wouldn't put him in my top 10 directors or anything, but I really do appreciate his films, and I've seen all of his films thus far. The Witch, I think, is still my favorite of his. I think that is just an incredible atmospheric horror film, and Robert Eggers does atmospheric folk horror very well, and period pieces very well. So I've heard it's kind of more of the same, but perhaps even up a little bit of a notch. So I'm excited to see that. The film stars Bill Skarsgård as the title character. I've done a really good job at avoiding seeing him in the movie so far. I think the trailers have done a really good job of avoiding showing his character. And I've been able to avoid it on social media and everything, so I'm really excited. I've heard just amazing things about how he looks in this film, and the makeup and practical effects I've heard are really good. Lily Rose Depp also stars in the film. Heard fantastic things about her performance, as well as Nicholas Hoult. So I've heard there's been one scene that's a little bit spoiled for me, and I'm sure if you've seen the film, you'll probably know what I'm referring to. But yeah, there's a scene involving a prosthetic that has kind of lit up social media as of late, and I have heard about that, but I don't know the context of the scene, so I'm very excited to see that in the film. It's a weird way to put it, but okay. We're rolling with it. So like I said, I've been looking forward to Nosferatu for a long time. Everybody I respect kind of in the movie world has ranted and raved about this film, so I'm going in with very high expectations. I'm hoping that it will deliver. So without further ado, let's head in there and see Nosferatu.
A few moments later.
Alright, fresh out of the theater from seeing Nosferatu, and it is appropriately gray outside and gloomy. Really fits the vibe of the film pretty well. So, I really love Nosferatu. I think it was definitely better than Baby Girl, and even though I really liked Baby Girl, I loved Nosferatu. So it's pretty much what I expected. A very suspenseful, horrific monster flick. It did exactly what I would expect from Eggers. It really built suspense and dread and terror in a way that really only he can. So it definitely hit the nail on the head right there. I thought the set design, the production design was just gorgeous. I would love to see them get some award love. I thought the sound design was incredible. I thought the performances were really, really good. Lily Rose Depp in particular really kind of stands out from the crowd in this one. The other actors are good, and Bill Skarsgård is a madman in this thing. I could tell who he was underneath the makeup. Like, some people are acting like, oh, how in the world is this Bill Skarsgård? It's pretty heavy, the practical effects and the makeup, but you can definitely tell who it is, I think. But that being said, his performance was incredible. The way that he approached doing the voice was amazing, and every single second you can hear him or see him on screen is dread-inducing, and I thought that was executed very well. I thought the lighting mostly really worked for me. I loved how they played with black and white, so most of the nighttime shots are in black and white, and Robert Eggers actually said that he did that on purpose, to kind of recreate how people see in moonlight. So I did really enjoy that stylistic choice. But getting back to the performances here, sorry, my brain's kind of all over the place. Lily Rose Depp is incredible. And some of the things she has to do in this movie, and she executes them phenomenally well. There are moments in this where if she doesn't hit on her performance, the movie could become laughable almost. She really has to sell some really weird, bizarre things, and she does it very well. I thought kind of the underlying tones of sexuality were executed very well, and not to the point where it felt exploitative or where it felt just overwhelmingly bizarre. It's bizarre in a good way. I thought it was pretty understated for most of the film, but when it chooses to poke its head out, I think it definitely was fantastic, and I think most of the choices were very good. The only real flaw I could see in this is, a few minor pacing issues. I think the second act kind of meanders a little bit, but once you kind of get back on track, I think the film just really skyrockets from there, and that third act is masterful. And the ending, very big fan of the ending. I think it leaves you on a high, on almost a jaw-dropping shot at the end there, and that's really what I love about the movies, are those types of endings and those types of shots. So that's going to be my thoughts on Nosferatu. I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. I really loved the film, and it delivered. It gave me exactly what I wanted from a Robert Eggers vampire flick, and I can't wait to see it in the theater again. So let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts on Nosferatu are. If you've seen the film, if you haven't, highly recommend you get your butt out to a theater and go watch it, because it's a really good time. So it's gonna wrap up the day, the Baby Ratu double feature. Hope you guys enjoyed if you watched both movies. I will be seeing A Complete Unknown very soon. That's the Bob Dylan biopic. I'm not gonna make it a triple feature today. I don't have that kind of energy. But I definitely hope early next week to see A Complete Unknown, so look forward to my thoughts on that one. And of course, we're past Christmas, approaching New Year's, so it's time to start thinking about year-end countdown stuff. So look forward to some year-end countdown videos, as well as my most anticipated movies for 2025. All of that's kind of on the horizon on the channel, so if you're interested in any of that content, definitely hit that subscribe button down below and stay tuned. All right, have an amazing day, guys. Bye.